Okay. So before I get started, I would like to say that both people in Ukraine and LA could use some help. Um, in the About section of my Twitch page or in the description of this video, assuming you're watching it on YouTube, there will be links that'll take you to one of three articles, and they'll list either a bunch of charities sending aid to Ukrainians in need or a bunch of charities sending aid to victims of the LA wildfires in need. If you have any spare cash, please consider donating to one or more of the charities listed in either article. People could really use the help. With all that said, I'm going to go back to doing what I do better than talking about serious topics like war, and that's trying to be a distraction from it all. That is the second time this stream I've had to adjust the mic settings again. Alright, what's up everybody? It's CS Nazone. Welcome back to the... Welcome back to Let's Replay Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. In the last part, let me take a look at my notes here. We beat the Gorgon set in the Ore Coliseum. And tried and failed at the next set. But I have a little trick up my sleeve. And in this part, we're going to do just that. You may have noticed that we are in the Trade Center. And yeah, our secret weapon is something from another game. Because we have one more All-Star we don't have on our team just yet. So let's see here. Let me just put down the time code for this. What the? That was weird. It kind of looked like the Game Boy Advance turned on by itself for a second there. All right. Okay. There we go. See that on the May section? See that Umbreon? That is who we're going for. I have to be very careful about this. There we go. We now have our boy in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. All reliable Umbreon. Nope. Alright, and with that, we have our all-star team, but there is one small problem. You may notice Umbreon is level 63. If we go into the Ore Coliseum with Umbreon, then everyone else is going to be 2 levels lower than us, and yeah, that might actually wind up doing more harm than good. So for now, at least, we're not going to have Umbreon in the party. For now, at least, Umbreon, original trainer Wes, is just going to hang around the PC. I'm going to save real fast. Right. We'll try our hand at the Ore Coliseum again. I actually do not remember much about the about last week's stream. Well, actually, one thing... Hold on, I'm sorry. One thing I do remember about last week's stream at least in terms of why we're getting stuck on the second round, was that it seemed like the opponent was just faster than us and way more powerful. Like, maybe their defenses weren't that high or anything, but it just seemed like our Pokemon would just faint before they had a chance to do anything. Alright, let's see here. Start out with Swampert. Then go into Latios. Then Heracross and Jolteon. Let me also put this down. Okay. Not the ideal team for him to start with for us, but whatever. We'll find a way to make it work. That Vaporeon probably knows Ice Beam. So let's switch out to Jolteon. Oh wait, I just realized. Earthquake. Sorry, Jolteon! Should have switched out to Heracross. Whoops! Yeah, that was a mistake on my part. I have no one to blame for that but myself. Alright, Heracross coming out. Excuse me. Ugh, sorry. Oh boy. Well, back out to Latios. Okay, yeah, that had to be on Latios. Hopefully Latios is faster than the Vaporeon, at least. He is. Down goes Vaporeon. What'd you send out next? Flareon! Ooh, 2 Pokemon weak to Earthquake! How could you beat an old man like me? Does the spirit of cooperation elude you? Alright. Yeah, it seems like everyone here hits hard and fast. I am going to look up Bulbapedia real fast. Let's see here. Always leads with slacking. Okay. I feel like because they hit so hard and fast, at least from what I remember, I need to start with my two... I need to just bring in my two fastest. So Jolteon, Latios, Heracross, Houndoom. Okay, let's see. Time code. Okay. Let's see here. Thunder Wave on the Slacking. And Psychic also on the Slacking. Oh, just barely. Special defense fell. Yeah, they're all faster than us. Even our fastest wasn't enough. Ah, fun. Thunder Wave on Slacking. Go for it again. Why not? Psychic. Okay, they saw a kill. Okay, we don't really have to worry about, we don't have to worry about Slacking this turn. So here's my thought. Send out Heracross. Slacking's luffing around. Here comes the Thunder Wave. Then that'll slow down Slacking enough for Heracross to be able to move in for the kill. Who is that on? Heracross, super effective. Oh, thank God. Okay, there we go. Alakazam. And that Alakazam is going to go first, and it's going to go after my Heracross. Okay. And there's no point in even trying reversal. I may as well just try Mega Horn. Alakazam. Oh, wait. So down goes the Alakazam. Okay. Are you kidding me? Come on! There we go. We're fucked. We're fucked. Well, the Gengar's down at least. Hydro Pump, and there we go. Oh, wait! Perhaps! Mayhaps! Nope, okay, never mind, we've lost. Okay, yeah. Gonna put that down as a failure. Alright, let's try again. Swampert to start. Maybe not Latios to start. Heracross, Jolteon, and Latios. We definitely want Latios here. Or Special Sweeper. Alright. Here we go, trying again. I'm not sure if I said it before, but I'd like to apologize if I get a little testy during this stream. Right before I started streaming this, I got done recording the backup video that I'm going to be uploading in place of the Saturday stream. And the backup video is another episode of my Sonic 06 Let's Play. So, excuse me. Yeah. Oh, come on! Does the bug subtype do nothing? Oh, I did it again! I did it twice in a row! Alright. That's not going to protect you from an earthquake. Oh, fun. Oh, fun! Actually, Thunderbolt. Die. Oh my god. Good! And it didn't stop it from doing anything. And feint attack from Umbreon. And Latios still takes it. Surf, and then Dragon Claw. There we go. And down goes Umbreon. Okay. So they're gonna outspeed, with the exception of that Milotic, I'm gonna get outsped no matter what. So what I'm thinking is Dusclops and Jolteon. And then Latios and Swampert. Because based on what Bulbapedia says, he always sends out that Slacking. And that Slacking is always going to have that Lumberry. So, Confuse Ray and then Thunder Wave. That's what I'm thinking. Actually, I think it's going to be Thunder Wave and then the Confuse Ray, but whatever. Oh! Earthquake! That Claydol's going to use Earthquake. Yep, Earthquake. Alright. Why did I even think about that? Why did I even think about Dusclops? Alright, I think the strategy could still work. I just need to send something else. I need to send out something that isn't fucking Dusclops. And here comes the Earthquake. Yep. Yeah, my plan fell apart when I saw that Slacking use Shadow Ball. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have known. That Slacking is faster than anything we got. So, Psychic. And then... let's do Surf. Because I want to do some damage to the Claydol. And I think between Claydol's Earthquake, this Psychic, and the Surf, that'll be enough to take down the Slacking. And we'll still be able to do some damage to the Claydol. Down goes the Slacking. I don't think this will take out the Claydol. Yeah. But it still did something, which I like. Gengar! That's going to be a problem. Gengar probably has a Ghost-type move that'll do a lot of damage to Latios. Let me take a look. And I know that Gengar's faster. What the fuck? What? Did that... hold on. Did my browser open up on my main monitor? For no... It did. For no reason at all, it moved over to my main monitor. Which is the same screen I'm using to play Pokemon X. Christ. Okay. Ah, interesting. The Claydol has something though, but the Gengar doesn't have anything really to counter Latios. It's got a lot of powerful moves, and it's very fast and it can do a lot of damage, but doesn't have anything for Latios specifically. Okay, cool. Psychic, and we're gonna do another Surf. Okay, yeah, that had to be on Latios. Oh my god. How much you want to bet? Okay. Cool. Metagross. Earthquake! Earthquake! We need to do an Earthquake. And ironic, well, never mind. I just realized that it does do normal damage to, Swampert. Yeah. It's not going to do a lot of damage to Metagross, but it's going to do something. So they're going to have to think twice about doing another Earthquake, which is good, at the very least. Actually, I think with the... hold on. I want to look up the effect of paralysis specifically. Is it 1/3 speed, or is it half speed? The speed of a paralyzed Pokemon is decreased by 75% rounded down. In the handheld games, the subject to stat modification glitch. Okay. So yeah, we shouldn't count on Latios being faster. Go with Thunderbolt on... hold on. Before I do this. I see that thing on the top of Claydol's head. Is that Lightning Rod? I don't think it does. I don't think it would come into effect because of Levitate, but I just want to make sure. Okay, no, it's just Levitate. Alright. Now I want to check Metagross. Alright. Thunderbolt on Metagross. And Waterfall on Claydol. Oh, the Metagross has something, though. Yeah, the Metagross had something for Latios. Ancient Power. Furthermore, the Metagross is actually stronger. It's actually, well, not, probably stronger, but not, well, no. It is faster! God, why can't I speak today? Okay. Things are not looking good. All we have to do is just, okay, yeah, alright, we lost. We came close this time, though. We came close. We can do it. We can do it. Well, wasn't that terrific? Michael waited out. Okay. Let's do that again. Okay. Swampert and... let's just try Heracross again and hope it doesn't they don't send out Espeon. Jolteon. Don't send Jolteon out! I'm shoving my finger into my forehead. Don't send out Jolteon if you know Swampert is doing Earthquake. Alright. Waterfall on the Flareon, Brick Break on the Eevee. That Flareon's probably faster. Overheat, Heracross, Heracross goes down. Or maybe not. Heracross at least survives long enough to knock out the Eevee. Now I kind of wish I went with Earthquake. Fire Blast, Overheat, My point still stands. What? Earthquake, so Latios if Heracross goes down this turn. Jesus. Earthquake. Dragon Claw. There we go. And down he goes. Bum bum. Alright, he always sends out Slacking first. Let me take a look at his team again. I'm looking at who I should send out right now. Because Jolteon first, that's a given. For the Thunder Wave.
if I send out Flare, that's just... Flare is just Earthquake based. Earthquake bait. And there are 3 Pokemon that know Shadow Ball that could easily take down Latios. What about Heracross? I want to take a look at Heracross real fast. Bug. Where's Heracross on here? There's Heracross. Oof. Yeah, that Slacking knows Aerial Ace. It'll take Heracross out like that, and Heracross is quad weak to flying. We can send out Dusclops. Dusclops can't take a hit for shit. I think the best bet is Swampert. Then Latios. Then Heracross is what I'm going with. Okay, Slacking and Claydol. The Claydol might use Earthquake. But I think no matter what, Swampert will survive. Oh boy, never mind. I thought Swampert would survive. I was wrong. I was very much wrong. And even if he does, there's a chance he won't even attack. Okay. Slacking then eats the Lumberry. Okay, yeah, okay. There goes our first 2 Pokemon. I'm gonna try and salvage this, if only because we came that fucking close. We came that close last time, so I'm gonna try and salvage this. Oh my god. Let's take a look at that Claydol. Claydol. Okay. Dragon Claw. Actually, no. That Slacking is gonna do something. It's gonna do something next turn. And a Brick Break from Heracross is not gonna be enough. Take that Slacking out now. Gengar. Let's take another look at that Gengar. I know it's here. Don't lie to me. There it is. Okay, don't even bother with Bug. Especially don't bother with fighting. Okay. Dragon Claw on Claydol. Mega Horn also on Claydol. Down goes Heracross. Maybe I should have gone with Flare instead. Yeah, I should have gone with Flare instead. I see it now. I should have gone with Flare instead. We're done. Game over. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Latios, Swampert, Heracross, and Jolteon. I'm gonna go until I, at the very least, hit the 1 hour mark. On the recording, that is. I've already passed the hour mark on the stream timer. Dragon Claw on Umbreon, and then Earthquake. Okay, what's that Jolteon gonna do? Bite? Oh, okay. You're stupid. Oh, so another Earthquake. Got it. Same strat as before. Okay, what the fuck is the Eevee gonna do? What the fuck is the Eevee gonna do? Honestly. Wish. Okay. Alright. Sure. That might take down Latios. Okay, yeah, I did. Helping Hand boosted Shadow Ball. Don't send out Jolteon. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Yeah, I forgot to put down the round 1 battle, whatever. Alright. Okay, so instead of Heracross, let's send in Flare. That's the entire reason I leveled up Flare, Jolteon, and Dusclops, right? So they could actually, theoretically, stand on equal ground with my team from Emerald. So, Jolteon first. We're not going to send out Flare first, because that's just asking for fucking trouble. They're going to see the Latios, they're going to see fucking trouble. Swampert. Then Latios, then Flare. It's funny, like, he says that his strategy revolves around swapping the abilities of Pokemon, but he never does that. You know what? Thunderwave on the Slacking. What is that? What is that? Okay. Okay, so unless he's actually planning on going through the skill swap thing, which I doubt he is. You know what? Ice Beam. Maybe we can freeze him. Damn it. Well, Swampert took it at least. And Alakazam's gone, so 3 for 3, I guess. Alright. What is he likely to send out next? Most likely, something that is weak to either fire or dark. But we do also have Latios. I did forget about that. Send out Flare first. We can probably make something work with Flare. Gengar, okay. Come on, freeze. 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 There we go. Lumberry, that's fine. What? There it is. Okay. Fire Blast on Slacking. Waterfall, also on the Slacking. Oh no, he's actually doing the strat! For the first time ever, he's actually doing the strat that he talked about! I've never seen that! He actually did the strat! I never in a million years thought he would actually use the strat. Because all the times we've gone up for him. Hey, St. Matrick, how you doing? But yeah, like, holy crap. All this time, he never actually used the skill swap strat. Despite him having 3 Pokemon with skill swap and Slacking, and even saying, hey, I mean, like right before the battle, he even says, hey, my strategy is skill swap. Every time we fought him, he never did that. Except this time he actually did it. Holy shit, I have no idea what to do now. We can't recover from this. outside of just a fuck ton of dumb luck, which we did not get. Holy fuck. Alright. Jeez. I'm starting to get a headache. Okay. Here we go again. I did just trade over from Coliseum a Pokemon that that did us a lot of good in that playthrough. And maybe they can really, really help us here. But the problem is, that Pokemon is level 63, whereas all my other Pokemon are level 61. So I'm not using them just yet, but if I don't succeed this time around, then I'm just going to start level grinding and getting the rest of my party up to level 63. Of course you miss. Why would you not miss? Okay. Okay, well, this time I didn't have a choice. This time I had to send out Jolteon. Jolteon's going down immediately, but at least this time I can say I didn't have a choice. What do you mean you avoided the attack? Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! What is this? Espeon been taking lessons from Neo from the Matrix? Oh my god. Let me see this shit. Accuracy 100. How did it miss? Earthquake. Accuracy 100. How did it miss? No accuracy lowering moves were used. No evasion raising moves were used. How did these two moves miss? Alright, we're gonna go level grind.
And it's at this point I have made a decision. I am going... After this one, I'm going to give it 5 more streams. If I don't beat Ore Coliseum completely in those 5 streams, that's it. It's done. We're just moving on to something else. Okay. Okay. Oh. All right. Sorry about turning the mic off. I just had to make some disgusting noises. Alright, there we go. All right. Okay. Thunderbolt on the Noctowl. And Brick on the Slacking. Bum bum! You know, I should just keep battling the Slacking, honestly. Slacking gives a crap ton of experience. Alright, Jolteon's now at level 62. Now you've done it! Alright, let's see here. His brothers are yada 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 yada. Battle me. Alright, let's see here. Let's go with Brick Break on the Cacturn. Flamethrower on the Vileplume. Alright, let's see here. Mega Horn on the Lombre. Flamethrower on the Breloom. Fortress. Goes the Breloom. Alright, let's see here. Brick Break. Flamethrower. You haven't seen anything yet, yada yada. How are they doing right now? Oh, Heracross just leveled up. Sweet. Alright. So. What is next? You're next. You're next. There you are. We're either going to stream until the until around the point where my recording timer says until around the time my recording timer says 2 hours, which is in about 48 minutes.
or we're gonna go until everyone here is level 63, whichever comes. Okay, you know, I just stopped. Basically, the plan is that if we get to level 63 before the end of the stream, and if we have enough time to do so, we'll do like 1 or 2 more rounds of the Ore Coliseum. But if we don't reach that, then I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. Bum bum! We're gonna leave and come back. Not you again. You thought we were free of this! So did I. Almost. Okay, well, he'll go down the string anyway. Although the question is, will Houndoom survive? The answer is yes. Yes, he did. Bye, Slacking. Bum bum! You've done it now! You done it now! You thought we made a big mistake. And I can't allow you to think you can just walk away. So turn around and face the fact that you're gonna pay. 'Cause the end is now. This is gonna be your judgment day. A cheap shot. That way. Why am I singing? I'm sorry for torturing you with that. Rayloom's down. Flare grows to level 62. Done.
dun 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 dun. I'm sorry, I have no commentary other than just singing along with the music. I feel crushing humiliation sixfold. Ba dun 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 ba dun 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 ba dun dun dun. Earthquake. Shadow Ball on Wheezing. Alright, whatever. I was going for the muck anyway. Kinda why I aimed the Shadow Ball at Wheezing. Oh, there goes Dustclops. Or not. I'm not complaining. Not yet, anyway. Giga Drain. Oh, there goes Swampert. Or not yet. Excuse me. Alright. The attack missed. Well, that one won't. They're really threatened by Dustclops. Bum bum ba dun dun. Oh, Mama, I've lost. Sad theory about Power Rangers. If Rancic never went back to 2001 and changed history, then would every Power Rangers after Time Force like Mystic Force and Dino Thunder I don't know about that. SPD might, yeah, like SPD might still exist. In fact, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure SPD already existed based on some stuff I remember hearing. Like, I think SPD actually had its start before 2005. We just never really saw any of it. Let me look that up. Okay, how are we doing level-wise? Okay. Swampert is now level 62. We are actually, no, hold on. We are actually trying to get everyone up to, level 63 now, because earlier in the stream, we made a bit of an acquisition. We brought a friend of ours over from Pokemon Coliseum. Look who it is. Our old buddy Umbreon. Our boy. Old Reliable. The one who no matter what we could always fall back on. But as you can see, Umbreon is level 63. And that could potentially cause some problems with us in Ore Coliseum since the opponent is always going to match the level of your highest leveled Pokemon. So we got to get the rest of our party up to level 63. So we got to leave and come back. Let's see here. I'm trying to look through the Power Rangers wiki to find something about when the organization itself started. Alright, let's see here. Shadow Ball on Slacking, Thunderbolt on Noctowl. Okay, here we go. Space Patrol Delta. Founded on Sirius at an unknown point in time, training Syrians and other aliens such as Ichthor, sorry, Defenders of the Galaxy. Unknown point in time. One such branch, top secret and known only to a select few, was located on Earth in 2001, around the time Rancic was attacking Silver Hills. So SPD was still was a thing before 2001 when Time Force happened,
They just didn't open up a branch on Earth until around the time Rancic happened. Yeah, right? Yeah, Time Force does take place in 2001. SPD took place in 2025, yeah. Let's see here. This guy's gotta go heal. Yeah. I think the theory for SPD not taking place, it might also have something to do with the fact that I forget his name. Sky. Sky's father can be seen wearing the red Time Force uniform. And that had a lot of people speculating that Wes was Sky's dad. But what most likely happened there is they just needed a Red Ranger suit, and they had the Time Force suit, so they just used the Red Ranger Time Force suit. I don't know why they couldn't have used the red SPD suit, since that would have made a lot of sense, but... I think RPM canonically takes place in the same pre-Vengeance? Maybe? I think the Vengeance virus like hit really, really hard and really, really fast. So I don't know about that. Let me look that up. Let's see here. Alphabet Soup might have been a thing in 2005. Potentially even, we don't know how far going back Alphabet Soup goes. But as for the Vengeance virus, Dr. K, I'm just revision about Alphabet Soup. It's not giving me Within a year, the virus had infected 37% of the planet's computer systems. Over the next 3 years, Vengeance seized control of the world's communication, power, and defense systems. Okay, so I was wrong about Vengeance hitting hard and fast. Yeah, it is entirely possible that that Vengeance was a thing around. Well, it's possible. It's a bit of a stretch, but I guess it is possible. Here's a very weird thought. What if Alphabet Soup was, well, actually, no. That couldn't be the case because, to me, it feels like the events of Time Force secretly open multiple time holes where RPM exists on its own. Yeah, I guess that could happen. I guess that could have happened. That the events of Time Force being an explanation for why there are different universes of Power Rangers. With that said, though, the way Dr. K refers to the morphing grid as what did she call it? The biofield? That leads me to believe that there were no Power Rangers. That plus a line from, fuck, I can't remember his name again. Dylan, where he's like, what's a Power Ranger? Suggests that, perhaps RPM, takes place in a universe where there were no Power Rangers prior. I was legit about to come up with the theory that, like, Alphabet Soup was, like a rogue branch of Biolab. But then I remembered, oh wait, RPM most likely takes place in a universe where there are no Power Rangers prior to RPM. So the odds of that being the case are very, very low. So yeah, it's funny. I immediately disproved my own theory, like right before I shared it publicly. This guy is like the perfect fodder for the team of Jolteon and Heracross. Alright, and Brick Break. Looking at the wiki for RPM, it does also say the not too distant future. Oh, hold on. For some reason, I remember that Slacking giving a fuck ton of experience. And, okay, we're kind of right. Jolteon will be level 63 soon. I was actually working a bit more on the Power Rangers panel I'm working on during the Super Bowl. I just kind of had the Super Bowl going on in the background while I was working on it. And honestly, I'm very happy the Chiefs lost. I'm not sure if you've seen any of my Madden stuff, but the Chiefs, like, even before I started that, I was very, I mean, isn't Dino Charge an alternate universe too? Yes, Dino Charge is an alternate universe. It kind of had to be an alternate universe, really. I get the feeling that Dino Charge wasn't supposed to take place in its own universe. but they did so much shit to the timeline. It created so many plot holes that ending did. Like, oh my god, they had to cut it off and make it its own universe. I think Beast Morphers confirmed RPM as an alternate universe the best. Yeah, RPM Beast Morphers did confirm, although Samurai technically was the first one to confirm that RPM was in an alternate universe. Or maybe it was Super Samurai. Yeah, I think it was Super Samurai, actually. Let's see here. Yeah, Clash of the Red Rangers. Let's see, who are we going up against next? We have Heracross and we have Houndoom. Green guy. That's who we're going for. I think it's just because... I think that movie just exists because they wanted to do some kind of Samurai RPM crossover. But one, they either didn't know how to work it into the script, or two, I believe there was an actor strike going on at the time. And I remember hearing from Linkara that, I forget the actor's name, but the actor who played the RPM Red Ranger was not supposed to act for Power Rangers, because Power Rangers was non-union. Well, actually, no. I'm very sorry. There wasn't a strike, but the actor had joined the union, and Power Rangers at the time was non-union. Well, theoretically, yeah, Dino Thunder would never happen because the Dino Gems were on the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. And the way Dino Charge ended, that asteroid never hit Earth. So the Dino Thunder Rangers could never get those powers. They legit sent that asteroid into the sun. And not only that, that also causes another plot hole, and Linkara brought my attention to this. It brings up another plot hole because I think it's Heckle, I believe. I think he actually went back in time to his home planet to stop the crap with the Dark Energem from ever happening. So, it's anyone's guess as to whether or not the timeline that we see at the end of Dino Charge even still exists. So many plot holes caused by the way Dino Charge ended. And that's why they cut it off from the main universe.
And I get that at the end of the day, Power Rangers is a kid's show, and the kids aren't going to care too much about continuity. But with how long Power Rangers has been going on, you have to understand that a very, very large portion of the audience are going to be adults who grew up with it when they were kids. Shock Beast Morphers happened 5 years before SPD Tech Alien. Yeah, the whole alien integration thing happened very, very, very fast. Although, in a way, they did start building to that as early as Mystic Force. Because Mystic Force basically ends with Briarwood learning about the existence of the magical creatures that were living in the nearby forest and actually deciding to live in peace with them. So as early as like 2006, we have very clearly, very obviously non-human peoples living peacefully amongst humans. It was unusual, and Briarwood was the only known case of that happening. Briarwood was the only known case of that happening prior to Dino Fury, I think. But it did technically start with Mystic Force. But the fact that we saw no other build-up to that until Dino Fury led me to believe that they intended to just be like, oh yeah, SPD, that was a possible future and not the actual future of Power Rangers. Kind of like how the Marvel 2099 series is a possible future and not the actual future. It's possible that they were just stragglers. From Turbo to Wild Force. More like from the end of In Space to Wild Force. Because the Machine Empire, I think they did help a little bit with, I think his name's Malagor, his plan to take over the universe. And it's entirely possible that, like, once the United Alliance of Evil had been taken care of, they just kind of scattered. And then the generals organized them on the moon to take care of Serpentera. We have no idea how long the Machine Empire was working on freeing Serpentera. None. We have no idea. The Morphing Grid, does the Morphing Grid have a dark side? I feel like Cosmic Fury kind of confirmed it with Dark Spectra. Dark Spectra. Again, I'll have to rewatch Cosmic Fury, because I do not remember Dark Spectra. But I would imagine that the Morphing Grid maybe not necessarily has a dark side to it, but to compare it to, like, another MacGuffin from another series, it's like the Chaos Emeralds or the Dragon Balls,
they don't have a the morphing grid, in my opinion, doesn't have a good side or a bad side. It's just this nebulous source of power that can be used equally, theoretically, by both sides. But for whatever reason, it's only ever the Rangers that ever actually use it. At least that's how I see it. But then again, the morphing grid shouldn't even technically exist after in space. Because, according to, well, actually, no. I don't remember exactly what Zordon said. But it might have been like, oh, it's it's the fight between, Zordon and Zed that keeps the morphing grid going. Or it could have been the continuous battle between good and evil. But I guess if, like, some aspect of evil survived the Z-Wave, then the morphing grid would have survived too. Alright, we got about 10 more minutes for the stream. Let's see here. You know what? We're almost at level 63, so I'll keep the stream going long enough for these 3 Mon to get to level 63. Down goes the Noctowl. Noctowl never gets to do anything. Earthquake. I think Flare will survive this. Or not. Oh, wait, no, just barely. Like that, Flare gets to level 63. Let me actually look into... I just remembered I had the Power Rangers wiki up. So I can look into Dark Spectre. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Okay, he did come back in Cosmic Fury. Oh wait, Dark Spectre is mentioned by Master Zed, with Zed wishing Dark Spectre could be present to see him in action. When Master Morpher exists, then Zeo would never exist, and the Power Coins could be easily revived. And no needing a White Ranger. Maybe? I don't know. Like, to me, like, I'm not as much of a Power Rangers lore master as I am a Sonic lore master, but I was always under the impression that the Master Morpher didn't become a thing until like much later down the line. He had a Master Morpher and he was able to be the Green Ranger. Yeah, despite being destroyed. Yeah, so the Master Morpher probably came about later, and even then we saw in, well, I'm not sure how much this matters, but in Once a Ranger, we did see him go back into the Green Ranger suit. So my guess is that they somehow found a way to revive those powers, and for basically any Ranger who had multiple sets of powers, they just gave them a Master Morpher so they could just switch between them at will. Let's see here. And besides, it probably would have been a good idea to go with Zeo anyway, or at the very least have the Zeo Crystal power the Mighty Morphin powers, because from what I understand, the thing about the Zeo Crystal is that it is always growing in power, which is why a lot of people see it as a very controversial move on the Power Rangers part, or, you know, at least in the storyline, to ditch the Zeo powers for the Turbo powers, because the Zeo powers are always getting stronger no matter what. So why would you then ditch them for the Turbo powers? And I think the only potential explanation given is that there was something around the island that the climax of the Turbo movie takes place in that would prevent them from being able to use their Zeo powers there, so they had to use the Turbo powers. They and maybe they had to drain the Zeo crystals in order to power the Turbo powers, effectively putting the Zeo powers basically weaker than what they were when Zeo first started. But at the same time, I don't think there's anything that, anything in universe that outright confirms. Alright, just Swampert now. Actually, you know what? Let's go up against you. I think Yellow is the only one. I think Yellow is the only one we haven't fought this stream, so. Manectric and Lantern. Oh, wow, okay.
Does he have another one? He doesn't have another one. Not very effective. It's a steel type. Makes sense. Danny Delgado from Wild Force. What is the reason for that? I don't think that's a thing. Well, Power Rangers Wild Force and Power Rangers SPD only took place 3 years between each other. SPD was set over 20 years into the future. This means that one of the Rangers in SPD could be a kid of the Wild Force team members. And that Ranger would be Z. In SPD, it is revealed that Z's last name is Delgado, which she shares with Iron Bison Ranger Danny. Since he spent much of Wild Force trying to get with Kendall, maybe they finally tied the knot and had a kid. I guess? Huh. I guess, now that I think about it, there's nothing outright disproving it. So it could happen. Yeah, I was about to say it couldn't happen because all of Z's parents... I'm sorry, not all of Z's parents. All of B Squad... Okay. Every B Squad Ranger had one parent that worked in SPD in 2005. But then again, that's 2005. Wild Force takes place in 2002. So, I guess it is possible. Though, from a narrative perspective, it would be a little weird that that's something that would not be mentioned. That, like, one of the Wild Force Rangers then went to work at SPD. And, were part of an experiment. Actually, hold on. There's something else I gotta look at now. Because there's something else I realized. Okay, everyone is at level 63 now. Let me take a look. Z Delgado. I guess so, but the thing is that, like,
it's not outright said, but the fact that Z goes to a pretty bad school and is effectively homeless after running away from said school tells me that she's an orphan, which also tells me that whichever parent wound up working at SPD is now dead. Alright, well, that is, someone came up with a theory that Power Rangers runs in the family. Like Super Sentai. Yeah, that could be, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. If true, then I really, really like it. It's just, like, it just kind of seems like a bit too much of a stretch to me, to be honest. But at the same time, if they later came out and confirmed it, I'd personally love it. But I don't know. To me, right now, it just seems like they just use the same last name, which, don't quote me on this. Have they reused first names yet in Power Rangers? Well, that's gonna be the stream. Alright, so next time I'll be playing Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness will be next week, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Two different people, I don't know. The next Pokemon XD stream will be next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, assuming all goes well with Jason. Well, now I gotta look into that real fast. Yeah, I don't think that's the case. Yeah, Jason David Frank, the actor for Tommy. Yeah. Well, anyway, next Pokemon XD stream will be next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, assuming all goes well the way I do before these streams. But, actually, in between now and then, there will not be another stream. Instead, there will be another episode of Let's Play Sonic 06 going up on my YouTube channel at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am not going to be home for the Saturday stream. I'm going to be at a convention. So yeah. Normally I would stream something on Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
but not this week. Before I go, people in the Ukraine and people in LA could use some help. So, in the About section of my Twitch page, and also in the description of this video, assuming you're watching on YouTube, there will be links that'll take you to one of two articles, both of which list various charities sending aid to either Ukrainians in need or victims of the LA wildfires. If you have any spare cash, please consider donating to one or more of the charities listed in either article. People could really use the help. With all that said, I can't think of anything else I wanted to say on the subject, so I will see you guys later with something